Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is Tuesday, so it's Case the Catalogue Day, and today's case is coming from pages 128 and 129. We're using the Garden Impressions suite, so I'm going to bring that catalogue page in to show you. It's using Abstract Impressions stamp set and the Springtime Impressions thinlet dies. Now that's a bundle. You can buy them two together and save yourself 10%, so it's a great saving. The card we're making today is this one here. It is a thank you card. Very, very pretty. I'll bring the card in to show you. So it's using the Designer Series paper in that suite. It's also using the Call Me Clover grosgrain ribbon. The colours are So Saffron, Call Me Clover and Mango Melody. So really cute card, and it's really quite an easy one as well. So let's get over to the table and we'll get started. This card's using the Abstract Impressions stamp set, which is a 21-piece photopolymer stamp set. And I'm also using the Springtime Impressions thinlet dies. So it is a bundle, like I said before. There is 3 dies in this set, and we're using this large die here, which cuts out some lovely flowers. I'm also going to bring in my kit here. And we're using the Call Me Clover 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon. The inks are So Saffron, Call Me Clover and Mango Melody. The kit is a piece of So Saffron card base, which is already scored. I'm just going to fold and burnish. And we have a piece of the Springtime Impressions Designer Series paper. This is so pretty. And let me just bring in that catalogue. Because I really want to show you up close. This catalogue looks as though there's green, like Call Me Clover in it. This paper is more like a grey than the green. So I don't know whether there's a typo with the printing of the paper or what, but there's definitely a difference, and this is the only paper that looks like that in the paper stack. So if you're wondering where the Call Me Clover comes from in this, it is from the paper. So we have a piece of the Designer Series paper. We have a piece of Mango Melody, which we're going to cut out that large flower die from. A piece of Whisper White for the sentiments here, and another piece of Whisper White for this flower that just pops in behind there. So for all your measurements and supplies that you'll need, you can find that in the description of this video. It's on my blog, so my blog is on the description of this video. And all the measurements and supplies can be found there. There's also a link to my online store where you can purchase all your Stampin' Up supplies. If you do need anything and you live in Australia and you don't already have a demonstrator, I would love to be a demonstrator. Pop your order in, and if you put the Hostess code in there for the month, I'll send you out a free gift as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our stamping first. So I have that sentiment piece here, and because these are photopolymer, I do need my mat. So I'm going to bring my mat in here, and I'm also going to need a piece of scrap paper. So just stick that in there. So I'm going to start with my lightest colour, which is the So Saffron, and I am going to use this long streak stamp. I'm going to ink that up, and I'm going to stamp it off, and then I'm going to stamp it down the bottom here. So that's second generation, and then I'm going to use my thank you, and that's going to be full strength over the top. There we go, so just like that. I'm also going to bring my stamping chamois in and just clean that stamp off, because we are using these stamps, the same stamp for all 3 colours. So the next one we're going to do is Mango Melody. So I'm going to stamp that one off as well. stamp down, and then the sentiment straight down in full strength. Beautiful. I'll clean this one off again. These chamois is such a great idea. Very easy to clean off all our stamps now. So let's bring in the Call Me Clover colour, which is a gorgeous green. I'm going to ink up that long streak, stamp off and stamp in the middle of those three, and full strength for the thank you. Great. So then I'm going to bring the So Saffron back in because I want these light little flowers. Oh. So saffron back in, and then this little flower. Now I stamped second generation on that and I think it's too light, so I'm going to try full strength over the top. Yeah, I think that looks better. And down on this side as well. Beautiful. And that's, oh, not all the stamping because we have one little flower to do. So I'm going to bring in that little tiny piece of Whisper White, and in the solid image I'm going to ink up with the So Saffron, and then I'm going to bring in the Mango Melody for the detailed image on that stamp. Just straight over the top. Doesn't that look so cute? And it is sort of hiding in that background there, but it gives it a nice little detail as well. So we're going to bring the big shot in now and do all our die cutting. So we'll start off with the Mango Melody and that large framelit. And what I want is I want these images on that smaller end. So I'm going to run that through just like that. Because that is a very detailed die, I'm just going to go in and out a couple of times. That should be enough. Don't think it is. This is better with the precision base plate too. I should have had that out. And my cutting mats are a little bit borrowed, so that doesn't help to get a good cut out either. Okay, finally got it out. A few things there. Now I'm going to cut bits off this to suit where I want things to go in. Okay, so we have all our pieces here. I'm going to not die cut because I don't have a die for that. I'm just going to fussy cut. So quickly fussy cut that. And I really only need to fussy cut one side because it goes underneath the sentiment area, but I'll just die cut all the way around anyway. But if you want to save some time, just die cut the side that you want sticking out. Okay, so that's it. Now from the edges of this one, I would like that piece sticking out. So I don't need that top bit, I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to cut from there. So just like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then on this side, I might have that bit, so I'm going to cut that off. You can choose whatever you like. I'm going to have that off. Okay, so first off I want to stick this flower down. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue on the back there. Sticking that down. Then I'm going to cheat a little bit and I'm going to use some sticky tape to stick the backings of these flowers down. So just grab a little bit of sticky tape and that'll stick down no problem. And I think I did this a little bit differently because I had the ribbon along the back and I don't want that. I want it to stick behind this piece. So let's bring my ribbon in and I'm going to do the cheater method for attaching my ribbon. So I'm just going to cut off enough so I can go around each way. So stick it down with glue on, with sticky tape on one side. But then on this side, I think I want to do it a little bit different. So I think I want to stick this down and be underneath the ribbon because I want to do a bow here and stick it to the to attach it there. So if I can hold that there in that position, I'm going to sticky tape that ribbon down and the flower. There we go. Yeah, I think I like this one a lot better. So attaching the back of that ribbon down as well. Beautiful. Okay, and then I'm just going to tie a bow with my ribbon so I can attach it. Because what I found with this one, I couldn't get my bow to sit in the spot the exact spot that I wanted it to. It just would not play. Whereas by doing it this way, I can have it wherever I want it. Okay, so there's my ribbon. Cut off the tail. Okay. And I'm going to stick that down with a glue dot. And then I've just got to decide whether I want to glue my designer series paper down or will I pop it up. So there's my bow. The glue dot's not very sticky. Let's try another glue dot. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so glue down or pop up. I think I'm just going to glue it straight down because I think it's already got enough dimension on it with everything else. Just lining that up so it's even on both sides. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in, I'm going to stick a couple of glue dots so that sticks down that sentiment properly. To one side. Now this one was actually popped up, but I don't think it really needs to be. So here's the two different versions. So this is the one that's popped up and has the ribbon going through the inside of the card. This is the one that I just did now that's taped to the back of the designer series paper and it's not popped up. Which one do you prefer? Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's card. Let me know which one you enjoyed best. Was it the sample card or was it the one that I made today in front of you? I'd love to hear your comments, so please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to head over to my blog and check out all the measurements and supplies that are listed there. Until next time, I'll see you all then. Bye.